Hey friends and family, this is SP News Nuggets, and today you guys, I've got to share with you something that I heard, and I'm going to read it to you. But it's about our leader, DT, saying that he want to inject the people with bleach to get rid of this coronavirus. You guys tell me what you think about it. I'm going to share what he says in his statement. Okay, family, here we go. Trump wants to inject people with bleach to kill coronavirus. This was wrote in Politicist USA, April the 23rd, 2020. You guys, I cannot make this up. This is what he says. After a presentation on the effectiveness of bleach and rubbing alcohol on killing the coronavirus, Trump asked if people could be injected with disinfectant. Okay, he goes on and he asked this question. He's saying he wants them to test people and injecting them with bleach. You guys, with bleach. I'm telling you, I can't make it up. These is his words. He's asking the scientists and the doctors that if you just inject a little bit of this infected this bleach into the body, wouldn't it clean out the lungs? That's what he says. Wouldn't it clean out the lungs? Anyway, you guys, he says it only takes a minute because you see it gets in the lungs and it does a tremendous numbers to the lung. And it would be interesting to check if you guys are going, he wants them to test that on somebody. Maybe somebody that has been infected, he might want to say, hey, why don't you inject them with some bleach and see would that clean them out? This is our leader. You guys, I'm getting kind of scared now. Now, Trump also wants to try ultraviolet lights. He says that kills the virus also. So, I know you guys think I'm lying because somebody says, oh, SP, why are you spreading this fake stuff? Okay, so I'm going to come out with the receipts that this is not me saying this. This is the news. That's what we report on is what's being said in the world. So I'm showing it to you for yourself. Trump also asked if he can inject people with the disinfectant to get rid of the coronavirus. Here it is right here. Go look it up. Go look it up if you want to. Go look it up. Okay, not only that, you guys, Trump wants us to try it on ourselves. So I think his idea was to go to the people and tell them to drink a little bit of bleach and maybe it will clean them out. But the reporter or whoever was talking, they came out and said if the people inject themselves with bleach to get rid of the coronavirus, they will die. Injecting disinfectant will kill people, not the virus. Okay, family, let's talk about this a little bit. Because that was his statement. He was asking the doctors and the scientists that if they could test his theory, which is to inject someone, maybe somebody that has the virus, this COVID-19, to inject them with a little bleach. He said within minutes it would work and it would clean it out real quick. Or put some kind of light in there because they have found out that the ultraviolet light kills it also. So he's wondering if you just give them a little bleach, put it in their lungs, and then probably try to get the bleach out, maybe that'll work. One thing I can say, okay, he's hearing a lot of information. So what is killing this virus is bleach, alcohol, ultraviolet light. So I can't say that, the ideal, when we talk about it in, they call it a lay person. We just say how we see it. But I'm pretty sure, I'm hoping, I pray to God that this man is only given an ideal that doctors can take it and run with it and find something either equal that value of a disinfectant or a rubbing alcohol that will not kill you, that can kill this virus, or take those items, because you gotta think there's something in those items that if you do ingest it, it will kill you. But if it's in your stomach, so maybe he's thinking, well, if it's in your lungs, it may not kill you if you can just get it to go through there and get it to come out. I don't know. My husband say I see the best in everybody, even the devil. But I mean, when your back is up against a wall, nothing is a dumb response or a try. You gotta do something, because we know one thing: if you do not do nothing, this thing ain't went nowhere. If it is true, people are dying from this, and you open back up the state, that what's going to happen? They're going to continue to die. It just don't go away because you decide that your word is God and you can open up the state and everything is fine and dandy. It's still going on. So going out there shopping is not the thing to do. Getting in the car and being around everybody is not the thing to do. It's just not. Until they can contain this some kind of way. And if they can't contain it, or say this is how to kill it, or this is how we can get people from being sick from this or whatever, I will suggest, and this is just a suggestion, because like I said, people have came to me and was like, SP, why did you do the fake news? I said, no, that's not fake news. I mean, you don't call CNN and ask them why they're doing fake news. When you hear from CNN, I guess that's the golden rule there. But let me tell you something. Whether I believe it or not, news is news. Good or bad, news is news. And that was news. I don't have to like it. You don't have to like it. But I do like to know what is going on. And I like to share that with anybody that wants to know what's going on. Matter of fact, let's go back in history a little bit, because I don't believe you guys understand. This has happened before. Let's go back to 1918, the forgotten pandemic. This was the Spanish flu that went through the country. Okay? I'm going to read you a little bit from the clip. It says, I was shocked to learn that the Spanish flu infected roughly 1/3 of the planet's population and killed an estimated 50 million people over the course of 2 years, with a particular cruel wave during the fall of 1918. Talk to the older people. Some even say it was more people than that. They lost records, really, because they found people in their house. The whole family was gone. Kids was by themselves, starving. I'm just telling you guys, this is true. This did happen. This is news, because it was recorded. A lot of things is not going to be recorded, you guys. Now, let's go back to 2014, where Obama was in presidency. Let's hear what he had to say.
There may and likely will come a time in which we have both an airborne disease that is deadly. And in order for us to deal with that effectively, we have to put in place an infrastructure, not just here at home, but globally, that allows us to see it quickly, isolate it quickly, respond to it quickly. So that if and when a new strain of flu, like the Spanish flu, crops up, 5 years from now, or a decade from now, we've made the investment. And we're further along to be able to catch it.
Now, I'm going to say, this was back in 2014 when Obama was president. But was he trying to warn us that this was going to happen? Because I don't believe, not 1 minute, that this was just out of everything in the world that's ever happened, that he picked this off the cherry tree. He picked this cherry off the cherry tree. Just this one. And he talked about this pandemic just like the Spanish flu back in 1918. I'm just saying, you guys. Sometimes when I share something with you, it's not because I'm trying to put fear in you. It's just because it is a known fact that these things are said, they've been done, or they've been inquired upon. Judge it for yourself. That's all I'm saying. I'll see you guys at 5 p.m. Central Time. Tonight, we're going live. And we're going to talk about it. Bye.
Dear listeners, are you looking for authentic design from brands like Louis Vuitton, Prada, Coach, Gucci, Michael Kors, and so much more at a price that you can actually afford? Well, let me introduce you to Nora's Authentic Designer handbags, shoes, and accessories, where we have designs to meet all of your needs. All items are 100% authentic, brand new, and being sold at prices you don't want to miss out on. Find us on tradesy.com at Nora's 915 or email us at norasauthenticdesign@gmail.com.